Yeah, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We are the Uncreatives. We do not research. It has been a few days since the last time I recorded, and I think I had advanced a little bit of time in between episodes, but just long enough to get this Manhunter pack. Where are you going? What? Why don't the door closed, dude? Why are you guys going over there? We don't have anyone outside? Was there someone outside for a second? Okay, there we go. All right, we got a Manhunter pack of Mega Sloths. They can be tough, but this should be fine at our point in the game. Just a little confused and annoyed by what's going on here. Like, I mean, I guess if they come in a trickle, it's okay, but if we have to go out there and provoke them, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Ran, why are you moving so slow? Because you're missing a leg. Well. Well. All right, let's get you a prosthetic leg then. There we go, we're in position. Yeah, Kramer, you might not want to be around here. Baboon might go down from just accumulated pain. We shall see. If we get a little bit of a pause, we might be able to do a little scooch. Oh yeah, do we want to move out of the toxic stuff? I mean, if we have to do a little bit of treatment, it's not the end of the world. Use up some of our medicine, but it's doctor training or something. I could just pull back at this point. Maybe now it's time to do that, especially if they're not moving in right now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop them from their recruiting. And actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll say, hey, listen, stick to the paved area so you don't gas yourself. With the exception of, is it Viking? Yeah, Viking. You're going to go walled. And, okay, well, do go and consume your fine meal. There we go. Another one coming now. So what I'm going to do is take everyone, actually, except Viking. So I'm going to need you to do some cremating soon. There we go. Now they're all coming through. Okay, Viking, have you finished your meal? You did. You're going to tend to Baboon. No, you're going to come over here. And in fact, Baboon, and I'm so sorry, you and Topiary, maybe not quite so spread out. You're going to come in over here, just in case anything makes it to the front. Are these guys stalled? Some of the pathing has, like, I don't know if there's something about our base here. Something about our pathing feels, like, odd with a few of these attacks, but they just sort of, like, stall in a way that I don't feel like we've seen before. Now, I'd prefer to fight them at the choke point, but staying out of the gassed area does seem like a fairly good idea. You know, again, I'm not going to cry about if it turns out, you know, we have to do some doctoring or something like that, but it is a little annoying. Okay, let me lift this, and then Viking, I'm going to ask you to start cremating, please. I know there's still a wiggler over there, but I'm not going to worry about it. If it gets up, it might be a little scary, but probably it's fine. Next batch coming through yet? Yeah, no. Change your mind. There they go. Okay. Let's just do the scan. There's so few left, I don't think we'll need our mailers. Especially if they're actually not coming forward? So confused. Are you coming? No? I mean, we can just pop out there. Maybe it's time. Let me just drop everyone again. Got some cranky people. I'll just zoom out, keep an eye on things. Everyone's pavement except for Viking or who's walled, who I'm not going to worry about queuing up some stuff over here. Solar Flare is annoying, but not the end of the world. Oh, there you go. The next one is coming. Get up in here. And well, not everyone was in position, but should be okay. Can we fire at this thing? Just take it out. There it is. All right, let's go and deal with this nonsense. You guys are annoying me. Watch them, like, just leave now. Oh, my God. What? Okay. Back over here. Yeah, we won't need the mailers. I'm so confused by their behavior. Maybe it was just time for them to recalculate something, but it was certainly odd. All right, good. Good. So everyone's still pavement limited. Viking, you're no longer going to relax. Oh, there's no power for you to cremate, so never mind. Let them decay a little bit. Female, so flare. All right. Good. Chillaxing over there. I should turn this off as a gathering spot. Gather inside instead. Read some books in the dark. Might be a little hard on the eyes, but you can do it. I believe in you. So flare is actually quite annoying, but all right. Viking was due for some sleep anyway. I mean, at this point, well, it does take them a surprisingly long time to rot. I was actually surprised the last time how long it took all these to stop doing the rot stink and just dry out. Solar flare. This is still lasting a little longer than expected. How are our resources? We have tons of components. That's good. We have tons of steel. We don't have to mine anything. Do we have a bunch of courses on the ground? Not yet. So I'll keep using that as maybe a signal of when to go again. Although the nearby ones, I probably want to go the second their cooldown are up. And what's the status on that? 0.3 days. Okay, then we should send good old Book and Hess. They still have a lot to work out on the relationship, but we should probably send them out. Kramer's pregnancy is progressing nicely. They have talked about all these in the previous episode, right? Yeah. Okay, that did feel like a really long one. If I can get up, you're starving. And yeah, let's go and plan a caravan down over this way for Book and Hess. Look how far apart they are. Is that a sign? Boom, boom. And a couple more of those. I didn't check the other sites. They might be due. I'll go ahead and like send plenty of food so that they can hit a few different locations, and that's going to be okay. Let's send them with a little bit of tea. And no to the chem fuel, no to that. Yes to random stacks of leather that we don't really need to keep around. Send out the ambrosia. I'll keep the yayo to feed into the go juice, unless I feel like we don't have any money, in which case we might. Keep the mech healer serum for maybe a brain injury. These, I think... Oh, ground penetrating is done. Oh, you're done as well. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize so many of our books were finished. We're going to sell the signal chips because we're not doing those things. You know what? Get rid of this minigun. Rifle. These heavy MPGs are good. Because we have a charge lance. So yeah, I don't need to keep the sniper rifle. We can use the charge lance as needed for snipey stuff. Maybe I'll keep the good quality assault rifle. We'll keep these around for maybe fun, although they'll probably just sit around and never get used. Alright, cloth masks. Oh, these are pretty low percentages. The excellent pants we're going to get rid of. We'll keep these because otherwise it would prompt some jobs, which isn't the end of the world, but I mean, those are fine things. Oh yeah, I've got all the normal quality marine helmets. It's interesting that no one auto-equipped those. It's possible that because we've got masterwork flak helmets. So I always used to think it defaulted to higher armor rating. I think people have clarified it probably defaults to highest value. So it's possible that a masterwork flak helmet has higher value than a marine helmet without being better. We should go and double check those and maybe force equip some to people. Okay, we've got lots of clothing we can sell off, sure. We don't have much in the way of silver, but there's a lot of value here. I'll bring some of the IO. Let's leave a little bit behind for some of the production. Okay. Set that up, that's going to be okay. And then Viking, consuming fine meal, and then once you're done, no, you're not cleaning dirt. You're cremating, my friend. Well, you're not cremating my friend. You're cremating these critters. It does leave a little bit of rot stink behind there, which I hadn't quite realized. I mean, gathering supplies. Why did you continue to cremate? You should just be doing this forever. There we go. Did I accidentally do something to toggle you off? It's possible. All right, they're leaving, which is great. It's interesting that you're not prioritizing this body. Oh, maybe because it's fresh and really should be refrigerated. Exotic good trader. Oh, okay. Let's have... We really don't have a lot to trade with you. That is awkward timing. Who's the... There's a question mark. That is awkward timing. Kramer's pregnancy progresses to 3rd trimester. Always sell some horses. I mean, we've got a few things we could conceivably sell. Mostly, if there are tech books. That's the only one. Tell you what, we'll sell that. And... You don't want Yayo or anything? Okay, I will sell off just enough plasteel. All right, and then pick up the book. And then Viking, are you still cremating? No, why are you cleaning dirt? Why are you canceling the cremation job? I'm very confused. Make sure to queue that up. And who needed the leg? Rural. Left leg, install, prosthetic, left leg, left leg. Get over here. I mean, they're all medical beds now, but I'm still used to clicking that one. So we'll do that, and then we're going to get interrupted by the trade pop-up in a second. There you go. Just wanted to make sure Priest was on it as our best merchant. Our best doctor. Sorry, not merchant. That's not what we're doing right now. Oh, I might have been able to send a bunch of kibble, too. Hey, I'm going to sell this kibble. Horses can always graze. I don't know, whatever. Components. No, we're good on components. And we're not sitting on a ton of excess wealth at the moment, so we are going to wait on that. Rust, steel, no. Gene packs, no. All right, these are the books I don't need anymore. High-tech fabrication, okay. Quest book, we're going to sell these signal chips. I don't have much money. We're going to want to buy something. I don't know about stuff that's just going to get me EMP'd. Okay, is there anything we can buy that I want? Or I'll buy some turret packs. They're always fun. I mean, I can leave them with the extra money. Or maybe what I'll do, because we're going to check to see if there's another spot. Do this. Is your cooldown up? Not quite, but very soon. Okay, ooh, I didn't realize we weren't paused. We're going to send you over here. Tell you what, I'll send you just outside. Well, how long is it going to take? 0.7 days. Actually, no, it's going to work out perfectly. There you go. You might even have to sleep before then. Okay, so the cooldown will definitely be up, so that's going to be fine. I'm going to go and lift all this, especially since I do want people to grab that book, which hadn't been done. And yeah, they might haul in here. They'll sit around and do some... they're going to get so much rot stink, aren't they? Haul to the max. Reset. They'll move these, but it also ensures someone is cremating. It should help to get this stuff out of the way. There we go. So now the repairs will be all right. Bring that back down to a 3. I mean, they got a little bit of rot stink exposure doing all this, but not enough to cause an issue. And there you go. It's mostly people standing here doing a bunch of repairs. It would have been pretty annoying. And spread out like this might reduce the frequency. And the here's kind of out of the way, so that's good. No longer people walking. Good. We're still hoping to get some better legs for you at some point. Hopefully we can get all that tech. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's take a quick look here. So Jamila has got a Masterwork Steel Flak Helmet, which has got 91% sharp. And then if we take a look at a normal Marine helmet, okay, so the normal Marine helmet does have more sharp protection. 635 market value. Did I say 635? I think I did. So this probably is why they're maintaining those. So as long as a Masterwork one is available, they'll prefer that to the Marine one. But the Marine one, right, doesn't have any gas stuff. It has the vacuum resistance, but that is it. So it's better, marginally so. Do I want to force a bunch of people to wear them? I don't know. But what I can do with the flak helmet tech, right? Oh, I can count. I could count Marine helmets, but I don't think it would count the quality of them. I could just suspend this to be like, listen, don't bother making these flak helmets for now. If people need helmets, they can start equipping the Marine ones. But still without me micromanaging all the Force stuff. Because presumably if anyone had anything worse than a Masterwork flak helmet... Oh, wrong tab. Legendary. See, this one's about to go, and then they might replace... Oh, you Cataphracts helmet? Okay. Actually, yeah, a few of these helmets are getting low. They'll start to put those on. And we'll just let that happen. I mean, if they put it on and then we start getting the Masterwork flak helmets again, I guess they'll probably go in what they think is upgrade. I don't know. Maybe I should force them to do this. Well, we'll see. I'll leave it like this for now. So that's all good. We got that book in there. People should be reading more. There's still nowhere near as much cremation as I keep expecting there to be. Like, no one's actively working on this, but I guess there's... Oh, right, I did lower the hauling. Well, how important is to cremate these bodies? You know what? I'm gonna go and crank up the hauling. There's some other bits and bobs sitting outside. That's gonna be okay. All right, so presumably you guys have just refreshed. We do have a bunch of silver now. We have fewer things to sell, but we're not out. I don't think we need the nootropium or anything yet. More autocannon stuff. Sure. Bionic jaw, bionic stomach, bionic eye. You know what? We'll do the bionic eye, because someone might even need it. I think we've caught up on the stomachs, although part of me is like, maybe we should keep a spare one of these around. Okay, actually, hold on. The stomach is really low priority. The eye's much more so. If we go and check the medical preset... actually, I don't know if the stomach is eating. Oh, I'm talking there for a sec. Like the mouth is eating. Does someone have... You have a bionic stomach. Heart efficiency goes up. But this is just being affected by consciousness. Part efficiency of the stomach goes up. And so... I don't know if there's an easy way to tell if someone... Like, what is the part efficiency? Let's work. Food. What does the part efficiency of a stomach do? And you have the higher eating... Is it like the amount of nutrition you get per meal? Hold on, I'm going to Google. RimWorld stomach part efficiency. Bionic stomach. Increased digestion by 12.5%, slightly boosting overall metabolism. And all artificial stomachs prevent gutworms and instantly cure them on installation, which is great. It reduces food poisoning. Okay, so if I click on digestion, pause digestion, can I check that stat in here? Digest... No. So the wiki says, digestion is upon capacity, how well a creature's body converts food reserves into energy. Digestion influences rest multiplier, 30% weight. Digestion has no effect on hunger rate. So I think you just get more nutrition per food. So the annoying thing is... Oh, actually, maybe in the numbers tab, can I add digestion as a stat? Because it would be nice to be able to see... At a glance... There it is. At a glance, does anyone have a missing stomach? That's all I want to do, is very quickly, does anyone need a biostomach? So presumably, if they were missing a stomach, then their digestion number would be below. And presumably both these guys... Sterilized stomach, bionic stomach, there it is. Okay, so with that in mind, let's come back over here and feel no need to purchase a bionic stomach. Sell that. Buy this book. Do get the bionic eye. That's still worthwhile. And sell off this stuff we don't care about. And probably not buying anything other than the book. But of course the book was worth it. It's the most important thing in the universe. We'll sell that one, we'll keep the rest. Accept and come home. How are we on the Imperials? When do we trade with these guys again? Okay, not for a while. Alrighty. Well, that was pretty good. A new book. Always exciting. Always a big win. And yeah, moving some stuff around. Some people might be gassing themselves slightly. So is anyone working this? Yes. Okay, good. I don't know that I want... You know what? I don't want Kramer doing this. I want to go back to forcing Viking to do it. Viking won't gas himself, and Kramer's pregnant. I don't want Kramer doing that. I'm going to bring the hull back down to normal as well. And yeah, just Viking try to finish that for me. I don't know if we have other people with blood filtration. Do we have a stat for quickly knowing if someone has like the toxic filtration? Toxic environment resistance? Oh. Viking and Jamila. Did you inherit that from your parents, or do you have you have bionic lungs? You do? Okay, so that's another person who could go and take care of that. All right. Masterwork Devil Strand Duster is beautiful. Face mask, sure. I mean, everyone's got some because of the face mask, but the gas, the rot stink stuff seems to accrue so quickly. Need meditation spot or mark book. Oh, you're probably still pavement limited. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's all cleaned up over here. That's lovely. And yeah, research is happening faster now that people are spending more of their idle time actually recreating without me having to right-click constantly. All right, doing the corsets. And this was, what, 10 days away or something? It wasn't that far, so this will be the next trade thing. And again, hopefully they have books. And yeah, hopefully we get some aerial things. And we could always call in some trade requests as well. I wonder if I went over here. Yeah, Refuse. Let's go and ask that. I might just ask for like just a bulk good trader. Since the exotic one wasn't that exciting. I suppose, okay, hold on. I might not want to because it's possible the horses haven't been unpacked, but I don't think I had a lot of silver left. So maybe we want to accrue a little bit more cash money. Now, did anyone need an eyeball now, actually? The answer to that is very much yes. Poor old Flapjack. Oh, yeah, with the cataracts. How old are you? No, you're fine to maintain, and you are pretty valuable. Let's go and get... Why are these different colors? Oh, because this is additional damage. Well, we'll certainly go and replace the right eye first. Right eye, looks good. Get over here. As soon as you're down... Get priest in on that. There you go, Flapjack. That'll be much better. I mean, I think we found out really the eyesight didn't matter that much for the crafting they were doing. Or possibly at all. Like, I don't know if it mattered for the quality, but that still felt pretty bad. And that was a lot of stacked eyesight modifiers. You're actually now at over 106. Even with one cataract left in this eye, you're still above baseline, which is beautiful. Yeah, it might be worth throwing another one in there, just because it's going to be a huge differential, right? Installing a bionic eye in someone who's got a regular eye, I mean, it still boosts their vision, but not by the same differential. Or we might focus on someone else who's below 100%, which is probably the way to go. A turkey has self-tamed. Well, I got news for you there, turkey. Oh, you are a pen animal. Okay. So someone will haul you in there. If you had a zone, you could have walked yourself, but yeah, we'll put a little butcher. Flapjack is up. They're still going to be woozy for a bit, but that's okay. And yeah, I mean, I don't think, like, part of it, I see people idle. I'm like, oh, we should get some extra stuff going on. But no, really, it's let's hope they do more reading. Flapjack can actually see the letters again, so that's good. I don't know if eyesight actually affects the rate at which they study books. One could imagine it does, but I don't know if it does. How's the research? So autocannon has started. Vitals monitors past halfway. Fabrication. I think we may have already had a fabrication books, but getting another one is good. This is a pretty, it's a big tech. And it's going to be kind of a big deal. We might, where are we going to put it? We could fit it here. If we moved this bench, which could actually go here. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's do that. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 5 tiles. Fabrication bench will fit in here. And quite lovely. Actually, I might have to remember this overall layout. Because that is pretty decent packing of, I think, everything we need. I mean, it doesn't have the mech stuff. A lot of times we put the mech stuff in a separate room anyway. All right. Yeah, Flapjack's not going to have as much to do, especially if we do have the suspension on the flak helmet. Oh, I had prosthetic leg in there twice. Let me delete that one. Leave that one at the top. It's a good signal for when I'm like, I can't remember where the prosthetics are made. I always know the bionics are made at the machining table. Actually, no. The bionics made at the fabrication table. Is that what it is? Machining is for the prosthetics, bionics at the fabrication? Maybe. I don't know. Killer serum, but yeah. I keep thinking I could use this on someone, and it's a waste to have it sit there, but I really do want to save it up. If one of our key pawn gets a permanent brain injury, that'll be bad. And yeah, we've got our freezers here. Marriage is on. Vikinger and Kramer. Oh, lovely. They're the engagement happened before the baby. Maybe not the marriage. It'd be really nice, except at this point, Kramer is so close that I could imagine her going into labor mid-wedding ceremony, which would be relationship. Oh, just passing by. Okay. Wow, that is a beard, my dude. Wow. All right, impressive. Right, how much neutromine do we have? Oh, I should have bought some more. Dang it. Okay, I didn't realize we were that low. I mean, we're not out, which is good. Although we're using it now that we're actually making Penoxyclin. That was, woo. All right. We have a lot of food. We could always sell some food. Actually, you know what? I will go and call a bulk good trader. Because we might sell some of the extra food, and that'll give us some money. So trade caravan, bulk good. There we go. That'll be quite nice. Even if we don't have the silver right now, that's going to be okay. So all the corpses have been dealt with. That's fine. Everything's fine there. Good. Getting another cotton harvest over here. I think we've got a good amount of cotton. Yeah, we've got a bunch stored up over here. Oh, we do have that silver. There you go. It just hadn't been brought over. We have 5,000 silver. I couldn't remember, like, because I knew we had 0, then we sold a bunch of stuff on the caravan, so the caravan had a bunch. I couldn't remember if we'd ended up spending it at the last site. So we actually have tons of money as well. Although I might still want to go and unload some of the raw food stuff over here. Just to make some space, and we can save the silver for when we do an actual trade caravan, because the silver is a lot lighter than the grain. I mean, per volume, like obviously silver's a lot more dense, but we're not bringing anywhere near as much. We're probably just bringing a sack full, right, as opposed to several cartloads. So all in all, it's probably much lighter. Okay, permanent summer, that's good. Everyone is happy and cheery. We could do a dance party. Anyway, maybe I should. We might get more inspirations. I'll do one. Like, because part of me is like, well, we should save one on cooldown for when something bad happens. But at the same time, the duration is pretty long. And if they're both on cooldown, then we're sort of wasting a little. So yeah, let's do one. Hope we get a good outcome. Even if we get a negative one here, it's not going to tank us. If we get a good one, we might get more inspirations. Boring. -1 for 6 days. All right. Lovely. Legendary cloth corset. Okie dokie. I should probably sell the rocket launchers. We've got such good weaponry right now that while it is fun, like if we get, you know, the end game raids of like tribals will be like 200 tribals. Dropping a missile in there is amazing. Although if they do any sort of like wait for a moment to prepare, then we just hit them with the mortars anyway. Is this set to a regular high explosive? You are good. Railroad is pretty cranky. Insulted. Maybe I should do another dance party then. All right, let's do it. Watch this one be boring too. I hate to interrupt all the reading that was going on there. We're just in here, we're talking about all of our favorite books. It's like, you know, have you read Addie LaRue? I know, it's so good. All right, fun. So we didn't get the max. The thing was the dance parties. Like you're saying, like they take so many more resources to set up, but you can get plus 16 mood. Oh, I canceled. I was trying to cancel something else. Oh, okay. Just a masterwork message. That is fine. Bedrolls on the ground, which is fine. We don't tend to do big caravans. Man, there's really nothing going on. This would have been a good point for me. Actually, I just noticed the timer. This is a perfect point for putting a cut and maybe advance time a little bit. Especially since the next thing we have planned is really just the caravan up north, and then in another 10 days or so after that, the caravan to the Imperials. All right. Well, what's going to happen, I'll put a cut here, I'll unpause, and Randy will drop a big mech hive on us. So maybe I'll be right back. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.